All right, next up, we're going to be joined by a good friend of mine, video game industry, social media, and digital landscape analyst. Did you write that yourself?
I did come up with that. No, that was not me.
The title only expands for the one and only Michael Pachter of Wedbush Securities to talk about not only the financial market, but what he thinks of all things E3. This is a yearly thing we do, Pachter. Last year, people loved you coming on the show, so it's great to see you again, Pachter.
Thank you for having me, and I have to give a shout out to your crew.
Yes?
This is the most professional set I've ever been on.
Oh, wow.
Seriously, everybody here is amazing.
Well,
So
great to hear.
They
Pachter.
make you look good.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
we have a lot of things we're doing this week, and we have a great team working on the show. And everyone around the world is watching and enjoying. So, Pachter, let's break it down as you do.
Everybody get down.
Xbox, what'd you think?
You know, it's my kind of show. So
What is your kind of show?
well,
Lots of games?
I gotta say,
Todd Howard on stage?
I don't care about the Xbox One X.
Yes.
Like, I don't care about 30 minutes of that.
Yeah.
I don't care about the PSP when they showed that, or the Vita when they showed that. I care about games. And 50, you know, 50 is pretty good. That's a big number.
Yeah.
40 of them were impressive. World premieres, impressive. Probably half a dozen surprises that we didn't know about. So, yeah, good for them. Lots of exclusives, lots of new stuff. They captivated the audience. I think they captured a lot of attention online. So they
Does
accomplished
that,
what they set
given
out to.
how strong Sony is right now, does that really shift the momentum for them at all?
I don't think at the end of the day it matters at all who won. You know,
Right.
this is like winning a baseball game. It's not the World Series. I mean, the World Series is who sells the most consoles.
Yeah.
Sony's not going to lose. But I think Sony made a mistake going to just first-party titles with their show.
They're going to have
keeping it
third party
small.
there too, I think.
I don't think so. Well, we'll find out. We're going to find out.
You think it's only going to be first party?
Well, no, you know more than I do.
No, they're going to have some third
I
party,
only know
I would
what-
imagine.
I only know what
I
they
don't
tell
know,
me.
but I would think it's like, you know.
I think that's why you had so many non-exclusive world premieres at the Xbox show.
Well, that was the thing that was a little sort of surprising is that, you know, it was like world premiere, but I think you liked my tweet where I was like, does that mean also coming to PlayStation? Some of
Absolutely.
these games, Cyberpunk, like it was cool, it was there, but it just happened to be a stage for them to debut it on.
That's exactly right. So you know, exclusive means nobody else gets it.
Yeah.
World premiere means it's not exclusive, so somebody else is going to get it. Yeah. And so I think that if I'm right, if PlayStation is first party only, the Sony press conference shut out third parties, and if they want to make a splash, they make a splash on Xbox.
Let's talk about the holidays. Aaron Greenberg was here from Xbox. I said, well, you know, what about the holidays? I was like, well, our big exclusive for the holidays is Forza Horizon 4. Is that enough for Xbox?
No, I mean, of their, you know, of their first party titles, that's probably third at best, fourth. I mean, Halo's bigger, Gears is bigger.
And none of that for the holidays. Is that a problem for them?
Holiday's a mess because, you know,
Super busy?
it's crowded, and it's crowded with really big games. I mean, Black Ops is going to be really big.
But there's nothing in November. It's so funny. They're like all these games now in October, and then everything's in February, it feels like.
Yeah, you know, actually, February 22nd is the day to write down. It's like, there are like 4 games coming out that day, and,
insane.
you know, the small Anthem is one of them.
Right.
You know, so I don't know. I think January, February, March, this is the biggest lineup I've ever seen in any quarter non-holiday, and for sure in that March quarter. So, yeah, you know, it got to be...
Game Awards.
Well, you know, at least all the games will be out by the time the people vote on the Game Awards.
Exactly.
You know, because last several years, you've had games come out November 15th. And
no, it's tough. That's why, actually, because I think right now it feels like Red Dead is like the last big game of the year, October 26th.
And Red Dead was the first one to date.
I know.
You know, they put the date out, and then Call of Duty came out earlier, and people said, oh, to get ahead of Red Dead. No, to get ahead of Battlefield. And Battlefield's right in between, and it's like, oh my God.
It's going to be a busy holiday. All right, so that's Xbox. You talked a little bit about Sony. Our friends at Nintendo, saw Reggie yesterday. They've got their thing on Tuesday. Switch is on fire, right?
Kinda. I mean, sales slowed a lot in April.
Yeah.
So we got April numbers for NPD, and you know they kind of imply sales of under 10 million globally this year.
Okay.
And they're guiding to 20. So God knows if April was an aberration, just like people were distracted and didn't buy consoles. But Nintendo stock got crushed. It dropped like 15% on that. So question is, you know, when they guided to 20 million Switches, are they planning a price cut? Because it is not selling great at $300.
You would probably think that at some point this year they would cut the price.
I hope so. I think, you know, I think Nintendo is addicted to being profitable, and that's a really great thing if you're a corporation. You know, you like profit. I think they enjoy the profits, and I hope that they have enough room in their cost structure to cut the price down. $50 at least, but 100 is the sweet spot. $199 for a Switch, and I think that they're going to hit that 20 million unit number.
All right. Anything else this week that you're particularly excited about? Any games?
I was surprised that we saw Division 2 at the Microsoft press conference, which tells me for sure you get Assassin's Creed Odyssey tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I don't care about the crew, but they'll show that. But I'm hoping Splinter Cell. That'd be really fun. That'd be a great reveal. I don't think we're going to get any big reveals at the PlayStation press conference. I mean, we already know about all those games. Do you think they're going to date Death Stranding? I mean, you would know better than I, but that would be awesome.
I don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting to see. We know the date for Spider-Man. I don't know what those other 3 big games what they're going to say, or maybe
and they said Days Gone. They said Days Gone early 19.
Exactly. Maybe they'll say a year for some of those games. Last of Us, that's what we don't even know. But yeah, no, I think it's again, I think Sony's strategy is focus on truly exclusive, world-class first-party games coming off of God of War. I think it's the right thing to do for them.
And they have consistently been doing that. I mean, I know that a lot of publishers like to brag about their game review scores. Sony internal, they've been killing it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just unbelievable.
No, I mean, that's saying God of War at that level.
Oh my God.
Clearly, up for Game of the Year.
When they finally got rid of Jaffe, they can make a good game.
Jaffe's watching the stream, by the way.
Jaffe, what happened?
Jaffe was the problem. No. And it's one of those things that I think they've got such a strong first-party lineup, they can focus on that. Whereas you said Xbox, I think I like that Phil said, hey, we're investing, we're doubling down, we're doing more, but that's going to be years out. And, even Gears 5, they didn't even say a year on it.
It said 19. No, it said
Did
19.
They say 19?
Yep.
Okay, so coming next year
But
then.
you're going to play Gears Pop, so come on.
What do you think about that?
I think I'm going to spend about $200 or $300 buying every one of those bobbleheads. I'm going to buy all those Funko collectibles. I love those things.
It'll work out. So overall, the industry, let's talk about that, not just specific companies. How is E3, how is the gaming industry doing, do you think, overall? Because, Fortnite is a phenomenon. They've got a massive party they're doing here. That's kind of disrupted the entire gaming business. It's what's the state of games?
The bastards are having their party during my party. Mark Rain just called me and apologized that he can now not make my party.
I was going to say, Jeremy Hoffman, our old producer, he's running that party.
Exactly, and they insisted that I come, so I'm going to go there hammered. This is the first time I've ever done a show with you, and I haven't had a drink yet today. So that's not going to be a problem tomorrow night.
We'll bring them out. We got a whole bar here.
Exactly. I think that something different is the pace of games coming out seems to have increased. I think, Phil said it at the end of the press conference, it's the best time ever for games.
Yeah.
But look at what Bethesda's doing. It's like a Fallout game already.
Yeah.
Rage has actually not been out for a while, but they're doing a couple of big games a year lately. Pretty impressive. Ubi suddenly got their mojo back. They're getting a lot of games out. EA seems to have gotten their shit together. Who knew?
Did you like that press conference yesterday?
No, sorry, EA. I hated it. I thought it was boring, except for Vince Zampella. It's like a Respawn Star Wars game set at Rogue One time, which works for me. That'll be fun, and he'll kill it. But I want to hear about the Jade Raymond Star Wars game. I want to hear about how Vince is working on every other year Battlefield so they can take on Call of Duty. That's coming, and I don't know why they don't just say...
You think he's going to do a Battlefield?
Why did they pay $450 million for Respawn? Yes. The guy who did Medal of Honor and invented Call of Duty, yes. They're going to do Battlefield every other year.
Wow.
Vince is going to do it. They're going to try to take back market share from Activision. You heard it here first.
Okay. The Pachter scoop. Respawn doing a Battlefield game.
It sounds good,
as you say, I always say about Pachter, it's
often wrong,
never in doubt. Exactly. So it's anyways. Well, Michael Pachter, it's great to see you.
Thank you, Geoff.
He has the biggest party at E3. Everyone in the industry goes Tuesday night.
Except for Mark Rain, bastard.
The Epic guys.
And Jeremy.
The Epic guys are having quite a year.
Yes, they are.
All right. Well, Pachter, great to see you. Thanks
Thank you,
for. We'll see you tonight at Bethesda. You'll be over there with Todd Howard, right?
I will be. I'm going to go see Todd now.
So you get. We have to wait until tomorrow to see Todd. You get the scoop. Pachter, good to see you.
Thank you,
my friend.